Welcome back to another episode of the Endgame Max Peer series. Lately I've been farming all of the different wildy bosses in hopes to get one of the pets as a drop. I've been grinding out Venanatis and Venanatis with my friends every day, and I've also been anti-pking while killing Artio. Along with hunting the pets of the different wildy bosses, I've also been grinding out Cerberus for the pet and Skotizo for the pet as well. On my 134th Venanatis kill, I ended up getting a Void Waker gem. As you can see, I kinda panicked a little bit by clicking everywhere trying to find the exit once I picked up the gem. I ended up selling the Void Waker gem for almost 55 mil. Okay, it's dead.
Okay, we did.
Hey, I need a bank.
Oh, okay.
I think I should just bank.
Okay.
A dragon pick. Okay, great.
Nice.
Things.
Oh, cool. Do you want to like bank those?
A treasonous ring. After killing Venanatis 385 times and getting the treasonous ring, I was able to green log everything in the collection log except the pet. I know that this picture shows that I killed Venanatis 811 times, but I forgot to record the collection log after getting the ring. Another thing that Venanatis drops pretty often is Onyx bolt tips. The boss can drop up to 150 bolt tips at a time, and you can make some really good money from it. As you can see by these clips, Venanatis was just spitting out Onyx bolt tips like it was candy. I've made about 15 mil so far just from the Onyx bolt tip drops alone. This boss is also pretty good for iron peers to kill as well, as you can make onyx bolts out of the tips that it drops and elk them for 9k a pop, so it's an easy way to get some cash if you really need it. Venanatis also drops a lot of food and super restores as well. I've also been doing a lot of anti-pking at Artio lately while hunting for the pet. I just recently made a peer guide on how to kill this boss, so if this is something that you're interested in learning how to do, I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. Out of all the weaker variants of the main wildy bosses, Artio is probably my favorite one to do as it is more chillaxed in my opinion. This boss has actually been pretty fun to anti-PK at, and it's really easy to stack someone out if the boss decides to target the person that's attacking you. Ooh, Dragon Pickaxe. Free money. This was one of my first trips in doing this newer version of Venanatis since I started playing again. Before this version of Venanatis came out, in the past, I used to have to solo lure this boss and get him stuck behind a rock in like level 30 wilderness. That was always a pain in the ass to do, and I could only really get like 3 kills a trip back then. However, this newer version of Venanatis is really fun to do with friends though. I've been thinking about getting a group of friends together and anti-PK all of the little teams that come down here and try to kill us. I think that would be a lot of fun to do, so let me know in the comments if that's a video you guys would like to see. He's gonna smite me, dude. I got a Dragon 2H.
Hey, nice.
I've still been on the Cerberus pet grind, and I'm always hoping that Jagex is going to finally give me the pet every time I get a Hellhound task. And that's my 1,337th kill, or the lead amount of kills. Finishing up this task here, hopefully I'll either get this task again, or something that I can do in Karen to get some totem pieces to do Skotizo. Wrapping up this task with almost 1400 KC at Cerb, and still no good uniques or the pet. After Cerb, I ended up getting a Bloodveld task from Cheldar. I wasn't having any luck getting totem pieces from the regular Bloodvelds themselves, and thankfully I had a superior spawn during this task, and I was able to get my first totem piece started. After the Bloodveld task, I was able to get one of my favorite tasks to do, which is Dust Devils. Dust Devil tasks are really easy and quick to do, and they always seem to give me multiple totem pieces every time I get the task. What's really nice about this task is that it can spawn a lot of superior bosses for you to kill. I had 2 Dust Devil superiors spawn on this task, which allowed for me to get the 2 totem pieces that I needed in order to complete the totem and have a shot at killing Skotizo again. And now we're back killing Skotizo again for another chance at getting the pet. I currently have more kills than the pet drop rate. The drop rate for the pet is 1 out of 65, and I currently have killed Skotizo 66 times. And that was my 67th Skotizo kill. And still no pet, but on the bright side of things, at least I didn't get another set of Dark Claws. While doing Guardians of the Rift one day, I decided to save up 1000 Rift Guardian points and do all 1000 yoinks in one go to see if I could get the Abyssal Protector pet as a drop. Here we go, the 1000 yoinkermen start now. I'm actually kinda curious of how long this is gonna take me. I think it'll probably take me like 45 minutes or so. I'm also curious to see how much money I make. Coming up on 500 yoinks being completed now, and it's only been like 15 minutes since I started, so it's actually going to be a lot quicker than I thought to do this. Also, still no pet within these first 500 yoinks as well. And after my inventory fills up within these next few yoinks, I'm going to hop worlds and do the remaining 500 yoinks there, so hopefully I'll get the pet. And sure enough, shortly after I hopped worlds and continued the rest of my yoinks, I ended up getting the pet. Now this means that I have gotten all the runecrafting pets that are in the game currently. I'm going to screenshot this real quick and then we'll take a look at how many times I've searched the rift. So I've searched the rift 1,898 times to get the pet. I guess that isn't too bad as the pet has a 1 out of 4,000 chance to drop from a yoink. I decided to finish up the remaining yoinks to see how much money I would make from the 1,000 yoinks, and to also see how much money I've made in total so far from all of my yoinks combined. Before seeing what the total profit was, I had to open up all of the intricate pouches that I'd gotten from all of the yoinks. What? I got a lost bag? What does this do? So the lost bag is just a fashionscape item that has no stat bonuses at all. The only thing you can do with it really is wear it in your cape slot, and you can dye it different colors with the abyssal dyes from the minigame. Alright, I'm gonna throw all of these XP lamps on runecrafting because runecrafting sucks to do. Alrighty. I'm gonna bank all this and then we'll see what we got. And all in all, so what did I get from 1,000 yoinks? We ended up getting 5.2 mil and a bunch of random different stuff. I ended up getting 2,123 pearls. I ended up getting the pet. I had an abyssal green dye, and I also got an extra lantern which I haven't sold yet. So that's actually more pearls. I'm gonna go ahead and sell those real quick. Now that I've saved up over 3,000 pearls, I can buy the Guardian's Eye and transmog my runecrafting pet to look like the Rift Guardian from the minigame. Transfer your pet to look like the Great Guardian. There we go. And there we go. And now he looks like the Rift Guardian guy. So in total, I have done 2,191 yoinks and have gotten a total of 9.6 mil worth of loot. And within those yoinks, I have gotten 2 lanterns, 7 different dyes, 4,900 pearls, 102 intricate pouches. I created my colossal pouch, and I also got the pet. So I just also bought the Ring of Elements, and I have now fully green logged the Guardians of the Rift collection log. So now I can actually just charge this ring by using 10k of each of these runes on it. I'm going to add 10k, and boom, that is 10k charges into the Ring of Elements. And now I should be able to teleport to the different altars instead of running to them. While I was saving up the 1,000 yoinks from Guardians of the Rift, I also gained 2 runecrafting levels going from 92 to 94 runecrafting. So after being burnt out from doing Guardians of the Rift, I decided to do Venanatis again and continued the grind for the pet. As you can see from all my Venanatis clips in this video, I've been killing Venanatis with my good friend Spirit. Spirit has been using her group Iron Man account for this, as she is hunting the Voidwaker gem to finish her Voidwaker. She was with me when I originally got my Voidwaker gem from Venanatis the first time. Voidwaker gem.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Susan.
Don't be sorry. We're playing together, and that's the real treasure. How gay was that?